Clopay, Nidek Minster welcome you to this broadcast of high school girls varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We're at the barn this evening where Legacy Christian Knights are in town to take on the new Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game will be brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Allglaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast this evening. We are at the barn. I'm Dennis Henshin along with Jeff Henshin, who will take care of the stats and all the numbers. We are just about ready to go here as both teams are doing their final warm-ups for tonight's game. We'll take a look at the keys to the game for both teams. First of all, we'll take a look at Legacy Christian under the direction of Mark Combs. He's in his 8th season at LCA, and he says to me, here's what we want to do. He says, get a hand in the face on defense and make sure that we play physical. He thinks that maybe the game is a little more physical up here than it is down around Xenia where they're coming from. Handle the pressure and get our shots. Just don't settle for something. Get the shots we want. Now, he pointed this out also. He said, we got a young group. So he says, I am interested in them playing hard, and we'll learn from what we do, whether it's positive or negative. But he says, let's play hard, and then we'll let the chips fall where they may. So that's Legacy Christian's outlook. Here's Jeff with New Knoxville's outlook.
Well, the Rangers come in with a big league win last Thursday against Minster, 36-23. The defense continues to be very well for the Rangers. They're only giving up 24 points a game. Offense has been pretty consistent as well, although Minster made them work a little bit, just quote 36, but New Knoxville averaging just under 47 points a game. So Knoxville, will still continue to work on their offense. Their defense has been very sound. Keys to the game for them tonight, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, will be their strong defense. That's been their staple all year. Force Legacy Christian into uncomfortable possessions with ball pressure and help defense make nothing easy. New Knoxville also needs to continue to shoot well. If they can hit from the outside, that opens up a lot of good things on the inside. And they want to get to the foul line. These are common staples that if they can get fouls being aggressive, they're usually a pretty good free throw shooting team. And when they get those shots at the line and they can hit them, that makes a world of difference for the offense against usually some pretty good defensive competition.
Okay, those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. In just a moment or so here, our public address announcer, Gary Schrolicki, will be giving us our starting lineups, and those are sponsored by Sydney Allglaze.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidek Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidek is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidek Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidek.
Audiology. Okay, back here at the barn as we get ready to introduce the players for tonight's game. Mr. Schrolicki has just given us the referees for tonight's game, and they are Nick Swink, Joe Turner, and Kim Egberg. So the first one out for the Lady Knights. Number 1, Natalie Strickler, a sophomore, 5 feet 4 inches tall. And the next one out, number 10, Allie Graves, a 5'5" freshman. Then comes number 14, Frances Park. She's a senior, the only senior on the squad, and she is at 5 feet 9. And then the final player will be Caroline Kensinger. She's a junior at 5 feet 9 inches. Now we'll go with the Rangers.
At one forward position, the senior, standing 5 feet 7 inches, number 12, Melissa.
All right, the first one out for the Rangers will be number 12. That is Melissa Waterman. She's a 5'7" senior. And next will be number 3, Rebecca Leffel. She's a 5 foot 9 inch guard. And then at 6'1", Carson Henshin wearing number 10. I'm sorry, that's number 4, Avery Henshin, 5'10". And then the next one out will be number 2, Haley Fletterjohn, standing 5 feet 5 as a guard. And the other guard will be number 32, Ellie Gable, at 5 feet 6 inches in height. They will be under the direction of Tim Hagemeyer tonight in the 17th year. He'll be assisted by Matt Gable and Court Fletterjohn. And we will be ready for the tip-off here in just a moment as referee Mr. Turner came by to give a high five to Mr. Henshin in the broadcast booth. So Nick Swink, Kim Egbert, Joe Turner are your 3 officials. Nick Swink to enter the circle for the toss. Jump there for New Knoxville will be Waterman versus Kissinger, and that one will be tapped out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Knights. 6-6 on the year, 4-1 in the Metro Buckeye Conference. There's a shot from the corner by Frances Park. She's the leading scorer for the Knights. And there's a bounce pass that went off the shins out of bounds.
Well, they get a key offensive rebound to the Knights, but the bounce pass too short, if you will. Short hops her teammate and quick turnover. And you mentioned the three-pointer taken by Frances Park. She does lead the team in scoring at 9.5 points a game. And no one in double figures, but 9.5. They have a lot of girls that score anywhere between, honestly, 4 and 6 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 of their girls, they all do a nice job of putting in 4 or 5 points a game. Rangers commit their first turnover. Back-to-back turnovers here for the Knights.
Yeah, the Knights are in a 1-2-2 zone defense. And the first pass that they tried to penetrate inside just went awry, and New Knoxville got it back. There's another deflection picked up by New Knoxville. Gable has it, looks to go it. There's another bounce pass that goes a little wide of the mark, off of Fletterjohn's hands. Brought back down, now up on the top of the circle.
Rangers in a man-to-man defense, staple that they usually play is man-to-man, and get pretty good help side. If you get beat off dribble, they usually rotate pretty quickly and communicate well.
There's a shot up by number 15, Caroline Kensinger, but doesn't go. Gable with a runner along the baseline, off the glass and in for a deuce.
That's a tough shot to stop because she doesn't stop to shoot. It's a quick release. She doesn't have to get off the ground very high. She just simply beats the defender to her without having to stop, reset and reload. It's in one motion, and it's a high-quality shot. She uses the bank board very well to get those to drop in.
Natalie Strickler had the ball, stolen from her by Leffel. Gable has it.
Nice job by Rebecca Leffel finding the seam, if you will, and snatching it. And then gets rewarded for the three-pointer.
And deep in the right wing for a 3.
Assist from Avery Henshin. Rebecca Leffel drains her 11th three-pointer on the season.
There's Henshin with a steal. Kicks it over to Gable, who takes off. Right-handed lay up and in. So
good defense by the Rangers. Henshin actually one of the leaders on the team in the steal category at 3.4. She'll pick one up there and maybe even assist, hitting Gable going down for the layup.
There's another steal. Kicks over to Leffel on the left side. Leffel with a nice deuce on a left-handed layup that was even being contested.
Yeah, nice finish by Leffel as Henschen, another steal, and then we'll get credit for the assist as Rebecca Leffel. Good finish with left hand, even contested, got bumped a little bit. Good start for Rebecca Leffel. Missed a couple games ago with sickness.
And there's a foul on Knoxville.
Ellie Gable will pick up her first foul. Was getting around her was number 1, Natalie Strickle, and she'll get 2 free throws.
Strickle averaging 3.7 on the year. It's amazing, Jeff. Their field goal percentage is almost as high as their free throw percentage.
Well, their free throw percentage
is
oh,
almost
wow,
as well.
Not shooting. They called it on the ground. I thought it was a shooting foul, so tough break for the Knights. So
they must have called it, the referee must have called it a pass or thought it was a pass.
So definitely Strickle got around Gable, and there was some obvious contact, and I just assumed she was in a shooting motion, but maybe not.
There's a nice shot off of the inbounds pass, but touches nothing.
It was a nice catch, a nice release by Frances Parker. It was a little long, but boy, she got off of it quick.
Waterman had it along the baseline, took a look. Now she kicks it to Fletterjohn. Back over to Waterman. Waterman out on the 19-9 mark, and she got that one to go down. 12-0 in favor of the Rangers here with 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go in period number 1.
Well, it was a nice shot by Waterman. At first, I didn't think she was going to pull the trigger, and then she did. That's just her second made three-pointer of the season.
There's a steal by Gable. She goes down. She stays outside, keeps it out, looks at Henschen, who kicks it out to Leffel. Leffel from the right wing. She buries it for a 3. And so quickly here, in the first quarter, New Knoxville's opened up a 15-0 lead over Legacy Christian. We'll take a precision strip timeout and be right back.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Legacy Christian Academy is their full name, coming out of Xenia, Ohio. They're in the Metro Buckeye Conference. Some of their league mates are Dayton Christian, Jefferson Township, Miami Valley School, Yellow Springs, Emmanuel Christian, and Middletown Christian. So now you've got a rundown on who they are and where they come from. Number 10, Allie Graves, who's bringing it across the line.
First, this is just a second meeting all time between these two schools. Last year, New Knoxville traveled to Xenia for a road game or home game for the Knights. A very close game. Rangers either lost in overtime or had a chance to win it with a last-second shot. It was missed, and Xenia Christian prevailed with a very good competitive close game. And Xenia Christian has made some runs here in the last 3 seasons or so to the regional tournaments, usually meeting up with teams like Fort Laramie, Minster, and Tri-Village at the Vandalia Butler Regional. So
there's a pass deflected by Gable, but as she tries to save it, she steps on the sideline, out of bounds, stays with Legacy. Erica Wiedock in the lineup for the Rangers as she replaced Waterman. Now Waterman back in the lineup, replacing Leffel.
Rangers play about 7 players, all seniors. Carson Henschen not playing tonight due to injury, so they'll have 6 seniors on the floor, and I'm sure some support players will come up from the JV level.
There was a runner there by Henschen who got it.
Henschen with a rebound. The shot was by Park.
I'm sorry, what did I say?
Henschen.
Okay. There's a tie up there, or there's a foul there. I didn't catch it.
Foul on Henschen, team rebound for the Knights.
Okay. So Avery picks up foul number 1.
Sydney Logston into the ball game, another one of those players that averages about 4.5 points a game. She's a 5'10 sophomore, and right now the Knights have not been able to get really a quality shot, and have to hopefully get some looks here on offense soon, as they're already down by 15.
Elena Albright with that shot that touched nothing. And there's a stick back by number 12, Audrey Stanley. Puts that back up for a rebound to 2. And that ball slips out of Waterman's hands. And stolen there by Flutterjohn as she arrives late just to jump in the passing lane. Over to Gable on the left wing towards the left baseline. Now down in the corner. Back to Gable as it went all the way around the horn. Gable with a 3 from the deep wing. A little long rebound. Here comes Sydney Logston. She dumps it inside, stolen there by Flutterjohn, and as she put it on the floor, Stanley fouls Flutterjohn.
Foul on Stanley. Ranger substitution.
Rebecca Leffel in the lineup, replacing Ellie Gable.
First foul against the Knights. The Rangers with 2 as we've played almost 6 minutes of basketball here in the first quarter. Boy, good eyes there by number 10, Allie Graves. Kind of read that ball all the way from Flutterjohn's eyes and couldn't come up with a steal, but nice job knocking it out of bounds, and Knights will fall back into their zone defense.
There's a pass into the corner. I think that pass was likewise deflected.
Yeah, Rangers.
And there Flutterjohn gets elbowed, or not elbowed.
Body. That'll be the second foul by Audrey Stanley. Back-to-back personals for her. And in Knoxville, the passing has been some of it, I won't say suspect, but need to be a little bit more crisp and make sure the Knights have active hands and
jumping in the passing lane. So Flutterjohn to run the offense for the Rangers. Wiedock has it. Now over to Flutterjohn deep in the left corner. Skip pass to Leffel.
Skip pass has been working because they almost kind of double team the basketball, and usually you're trained to get to one side of the floor the ball's on. New Knoxville's been able to throw it hard enough to swing it and beat the defense back, but yet to really beat it to break down and get an inside shot.
There's another 9-footer by Melissa Waterman. That's
Waterman
good.
makes her second and third of the season. Came in with just one made triple, has already hit 2 of them here in a quarter.
Shot there by number 10.
Pretty
Graves.
good defense. I mean, there was maybe some contact, but I felt New Knoxville from my angle played straight up, and a rebound by Avery Henshin on the miss.
Melissa Waterman drives baseline, stops, pops off the plate. Rebounded there by the Knights.
Another
brought down by Albert.
New Knoxville was able to get a hand on that pass and knocks it out of bounds.
Ranger substitution, Gable.
Okay, Gable in the lineup for Henshin. Henshin sits down. 18-2 here with 1:04 to go in period number 1. There is a 5-second call, so a turnover there on the Knights and not able to get it inbounds within 5 seconds.
9th turnover already with Legacy Christian here. 7 minutes played. They've committed 9 turnovers. New Knoxville's committed 3.
Gable has it, looking inside. Flutterjohn. Now they rotate. Flutterjohn deep in the corner. Looks, and she throws a skip pass. There's Leffel from the right wing. That's just off the iron. Looked good. It was when it left her
first
hand.
missed shot of the night. She was 3 for 3, including 2 of those being 3-pointers. That's her first field goal miss here in the first quarter.
There's a nice entry pass and missed the shot. Boy, a nice pass though as they penetrated and kicked. Gable has it. Over to Wiedock. Wiedock to Leffel. Now we're back to Gable in the center circle.
Talked about New Knoxville. They're going to have to get a shot off here down to 5 seconds. Have shot pretty well this quarter.
There's Becca Leffel for a long one. And as it bounces goes out of bounds. Nobody touched it. Period ends 18-2 in favor of New Knoxville. We have this precision strip timeout. We'll take a break and be right back.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Crown Equipment Corporation, Grand Lake Health.
Back here at the barn where quarter number 2 is just about ready to begin. And here is Jeff with the first quarter stats and recap.
In the first quarter, Legacy Christian shoots just 1 of 8 from the field. They were included in that 0 for 1 from three-point range. So just 1 of 8 for Legacy Christian. New Knoxville, a very good 7 of 12. Included in those 7 of 12, the Rangers actually shot 8 three-pointers, making half of them. So 4 for 8. Neither team shot a free throw. Legacy Christian, 9 first quarter turnovers compared to 3 for New Knoxville. One of the keys of the game for Coach Hegemar was being able to shoot the basketball. And so far, the Rangers have really opened it up and hit shots. And but still, Legacy Christian has forced everything on the perimeter. New Knoxville's gotten some things in transition, but for the most part, New Knoxville hitting perimeter shots. Now, they've missed the past 3 here in a row, so we'll see once that helps the Legacy climb back into this contest down by 16.
Here comes Grave with it between the circles. On the right side, and that's knocked away by Henshin. Kicked over to Gable. Laid in by Gable. Assist by Henshin. And real quick timeout here, and that'll be a 30-second. They'll just stay right here, and we'll review tonight's sponsors for this broadcast. First of all, 5-star recruitment sponsor is Crown Equipment. MVP sponsors are Clopay and Nidec Minster. Scoreboard, First National Bank. Keys to the game were brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replays will be brought to you by Winners Meats. Starting lineups were Sydney Allglaze Audiology. Timeout sponsors Precision Strip. Stats and Recon sponsor Wagner's IGA. New Knoxville Live View sponsor, that is New Knoxville Supply. And the player of the game to be picked at the conclusion of this contest will be brought to you by NKTelco. Just also a note for those locally here, follow WCSM AM FM at 1350 on the AM side and 96.7 on the FM side for their coverage of Allglaze and Mercer County sports. And you can get some of their exclusive internet games at www.wcsmradio.com. Here's an outside weave, and there as the cutter went inside, the passer threw it outside, so it's out of bounds off the Knights Rangers ball.
Another good defensive stand by the Rangers, not letting the Knights attack the basket and forcing them to panic like a little bit. Just nothing's coming easy. The passing lanes have shut down against the Knights, and New Knoxville's already committed or created 10 turnovers.
There's a nice pass from the right wing by Leffel inside to Henshin, cutting inside the zone, and she turns and pops and scores.
Found a nice soft spot in the zone. Didn't have to post up on the block, didn't have to stand outside the three-point line, able to find a crease or a gap in the defense and hit a nice shot.
There's a shot blocked by Henshin, rebounded by Leffel, taken by Gable, kicked down to Flutterjohn, back to Henshin in the same spot, rattles around, doesn't go down. Rebounded there by Leffel. Nope, rebounded by Henshin. Out to Flutterjohn. Flutterjohn with a 3. No good. Knocked around, picked up by the Knights. Here they
Rangers
come.
multiple looks for New Knoxville. They come up with some good shots, just cannot get them to drop. So a rare time the Rangers have not scored in their possession.
There's one off the front of the iron. Pretty good check out there by the Rangers. Fletcher-John has it. She takes the rebound, goes down the floor, kicks to Henshin, who goes up, down the lane, up with the shot, off the glass, and in, and she's fouled.
Nice pass by Fletcher-John, again, giving it to Henshin before she made contact, able to kind of do a bunny hop or whatever around the defense, draw contact, but still strong enough to finish with getting high off the glass to drop in for her 4th point here in the quarter.
So currently the score stands at 24-2 in favor of the Rangers. Avery's first free throw, our only free throw, is good for the 3-point play, the old-fashioned way.
65% free throw shooter is Henshin on the year. New Knoxville, a free throw shooting team, is at 69%. It's a little low compared to what they usually are, so they've had some rough games as of late. They'll create another turnover here.
There was a ball that was stolen by Fletcher-John as Graves tried to penetrate into the center of the defense.
Oh, she was there. Looked like the defense went out to collapse on the ball handler, and that left the middle interior open.
There's Waterman from about 15 feet right along the baseline. No glass. Score good. Timeout on the floor. Precision timeout. Take a 30-second, and we'll be right back.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Back here at the barn, where the Rangers are currently with a commanding 27-2 lead, and things have just not gone right for the Legacy Christian ladies.
Yeah, they've had the turnover bug. New Knoxville's defense has been better than her ball ability or ball handling, if you will, on offense.
There's a shot along the baseline. No good. Rebounded there by Fletcher-John.
Park, a quick shot there. She's been unable to hit, but she does get a shot off quickly. She can shoot off the dribble, just needs to find her rhythm and confidence, but usually has had a Ranger in her face, if you will, so nothing's been easy for Frances Park.
Now there's Leffel again from the right side with a little hop. Dances around, doesn't go down. Henshin rebounds, and she's going to go up. Nope, she's going to be tied up.
Another rebound for Avery. She's had a handful of defensive boards, gets an offensive rebound there, and has passed the ball very well. Has also 5 points here in the second quarter.
There's a pass back, look for Gable, and she tried to enter it to Leffel, but it was knocked away.
Park did a nice job rotating down as the defense shifted. The zone did. Park saw the open player for New Knoxville underneath. So did Gable. Park, though, able to hustle that back, if you will, and get into the passing lane.
Fletcher-John has it. She hits Henshin, who's cutting across the paint again, and almost like an extended right-hand layup off the glass and in for Avery Henshin.
It's tough to stop when you're moving, and it doesn't give the defense a chance to recover. She called it and did like a running one-handed layup and used the bank board. So
there's a high pick and roll, and there's a foul.
Yeah, when you lose verticality that severely, it's just a matter, again, it was a shooting foul this time. Henshin picks up her second foul. She has 2 of the 3 New Knoxville fouls.
So to the line goes number 10, Allie Graves.
You mentioned earlier how their field goal percentage was about as good as their free throw percentage. Their free throw percentage for Buckeye, or for a Legacy Christian, is under 50% from the free throw line, and that's That's not very good. They really would like to shoot a better percentage from the free throw line. Graves has had a kind of rough stretch there this season as well, just 22%, and the freshman guard averaging just under 5. If she could, figure out that free throw rhythm a little bit, that could put some more points on the board for her.
There's a rebound grab by Gable. She takes it. She tries an overhead pass. That's knocked away. And, too hard. Rebounded by Leffel. Nice shot there by Stanley, but just didn't go in.
Yeah, just too much. I think she got the steal on the one end and did everything right but scored the ball. So tough break for sophomore Audrey Stanley.
Now there's Fletterjohn running the baseline. That shot is just a little long. Tipped out and grabbed there by Stanley. And here comes Graves.
18-2 at the end of the first quarter. New Knoxville has outscored Legacy Christian 11-0 here in the second quarter. Still just under halfway to go, or just under halfway, 3 minutes to go.
Park throws a pass there into the paint. Shot there goes up by Allport, but doesn't go down.
I think it was by 15. Caroline Kensinger. It was good ball movement and just didn't drop. Again, New Knoxville has a lot of passes where they try to throw it above the defender's head. That time, Leffel, the window shut down, but as she pulled it back, she traveled. But New Knoxville's really had a lot of passes deflected. If you want to point out anything, the ball movement could be better. The spacing, maybe the receiver standing too much behind the Legacy Christian defense. But the overhead pass or right through the hands has been tipped quite often tonight.
There's a runner right there by Kensinger, Caroline, and she's going to go to the line to shoot too as Wiedock was hanging on her arm.
Again, Kensinger almost off like a long extended layup, able to get her shot off, and sometimes that's your best bet when you can go in rhythm. And
it's a tough shot though, because you are like a moving target trying to hit a stationary target. You are a moving object, and it's a little more difficult, but it does get shots off. It's almost an NBA style shot.
Kensinger, 47% on a season free throw shooter. Makes both of them there for her first 2 points. She comes in averaging 5 points a game for the 5'9" junior.
There's a backdoor play to Leffel, who doesn't quite get it up strong enough and gets her own rebound and puts it up on the glass, and it trickles in.
Boy, nice pass by Waterman backside, but then Leffel almost went too far, and then when you have to bunny hop all the time, like to get your rhythm, almost jumped into the defense, but fortunately for Leffel, able to muscle up her second opportunity, getting her own offensive rebound, scoring her 10th point.
And there is an attempt to tie it by Leffel, but she's going to get called for a foul, and that will be team foul number 6, so it'll still be out of bounds to Legacy Christian underneath their own basket. Strickle is going to inbounds it as Allie Tupp enters the lineup for the Rangers.
Tupp, the first underclassman to come in as junior, plays JV, and that time will kind of cause the turnover. She got a hand on it, and that forced the Legacy Christian Knight offensive player to go out for it and stepped on the sideline. For now, that is their 13th turnover here of the first half.
So Gable has it between the circles right now. Minute and a half to go in period number 2.
Here's a little trapping defense. It's good for New Knoxville to kind of use this and figure out where can I space myself. That the passing is easy. You want to, if you obviously you're ahead a bunch here, you don't necessarily need to worry about scoring, but you should be able to move the ball and snap it around with a lot of rhythm, and that's all helps if the ball handler has a teammate that they can see. And so moving without the ball is probably the best way to put it. And New Knoxville can work on that here against the zone defense.
There's a skip pass along the baseline from Gable to Fletterjohn, but she couldn't get the shot off. So now Gable has it out between the circles. She penetrates to the foul line, kicks to the left to Waterman, who takes a nice 14-footer, rebounded by Leffel. Get rebounded by Gable and up, but couldn't get it in. So rebounded by the Knights. And here comes Strickle. She's between the circles, over to the left side, and around the bend comes Oliver.
Traveled before the shot. Unfortunately, it goes in, but the feet evidently when you catch it, she didn't dribble, but she must have put her pivot foot back down before she
released the ball.
Yeah, something. I kind of missed it. The bank board was in my way, but when things aren't going well for the Knights, which they're not, you actually make a shot, but it's nullified because you were called for the travel violation before you got the shot off.
Fletcher-John running the show. Now Gable from the left wing, in and out, rebounded by Waterman. Stick it up with the left hand, rebounded again by Waterman, sticks it up again with the left hand, still no good.
A couple looks again. New Knoxville's had 7 offensive rebounds here in a quarter. They have scored on 1 or 2 of them, but they've left some points on the board, missing some shots in the interior.
There's Strickle with a nice drive, but it doesn't go down. And Gable will be fouled. Strickle from behind. That will be team foul number 6. So it'll remain with the Rangers without shooting. Gable looks to the sidelines for some instructions.
Well, they went for 1 at the end of the first quarter and kind of had to settle for a 29-foot shot that missed nothing. We'll see once, as they're trying to maybe, coach wants them, I think, to trap in a corner when they get the sideline. Instead, they'll force a turnover, so the Rangers don't execute on offense towards the end here.
There's a steal by Gable at the bucket.
Oh, got it. Nice shot. The steal and the bucket.
Just what Hagemeyer wanted. Gable with the basket. 3-point goal by Gable on the steal and throw to make it a 34-4 lead at halftime. We'll take this precision strip timeout, and we'll be back with the first half stats and summary in about 2 minutes. Give us a break. We'll be right back.
We are here. And here. And here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school basketball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or on HD Channel 503. This game will be rebroadcast on Monday, January the 24th at 7 p.m. and Saturday, January the 29th at 8 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at NKTelco.com/sports. So look that up, and you can bring up past games. You can bring up past volleyball games. You can do this any broadcast that we have here for the boys or the girls. Okay, we're back, and we'll look at the first half stats brought to you by Wagner's IGA. Here's Jeff.
Field goal shooting first half for the Legacy Christian Knights, just 1 of 14. Of those 14 shots, they attempted 2 3-pointers and missed on both of them. New Knoxville, 31 shots taken. They made just under half at 14 It included in those 14 of 31. They were 5 of 13 from three-point range. Legacy Christian made 2 of their 4 free throw attempts. New Knoxville went to the line 1 time, shot 1 free throw and made it. Rebounding margin, Legacy Christian recorded 8 rebounds. New Knoxville 19 boards. Turnovers, Legacy Christian with 14 first half turnovers. New Knoxville with 7. Scorers in the game for Legacy Christian, Caroline Kensinger and also Audrey Stanley, each with 2 points for their 4. New Knoxville, Rebecca Luffel with 10, Ellie Gable with 9, Melissa Waterman with 8, and Avery Henshin with 7. Thank you to Wagner's IGA for our stats and recap here on NKTelco Sports.
Basically, as Coach Combs talked about before the game, he wanted to be able to take care of the ball while, with the pressure. And guess what? They've had, like you said, they've had quite a few turnovers. And there we have a steal by New Knoxville, but New Knoxville throws it away as Henshin gets the steal, but throws the pass too long for Luffel, out of bounds to the Knights.
Another near steal, and it is.
There's a steal by Waterman, and Waterman goes up. I don't know if they'll give her.
Might be on the ground.
Yeah.
See once here.
She hadn't picked the ball up out of her carry, so to speak. She hadn't lifted it.
Stanley picks up her 3rd foul.
So it'll be inbounds for the Rangers underneath their own basket by Gable. Nice shot by Flitterjohn, doesn't stay down. Waterman has it. Now she goes back up, off the glass and in, falls down but gets her deuce.
Good job battling for the offensive rebound. Waterman now in double figures with 10, and good job capitalizing on an offensive rebound. New Knoxville had 7 of them in the second quarter. Didn't maybe score on as many as they should have, but capitalized on that one.
There's a nice move, but no good. Henshin with the lead pass to Gable.
Nice step through.
Yep, step through from the right to the left.
That step through allows you to get around the defense, protect the ball, and that's a tough shot because you're slowing down, you're flop, but then still enough strength to get some spring, get the ball up off the glass, and she scores her 11th point.
Ball over there by Fart.
Will be in place if New Knoxville gets 1 more point. They lead by 34. Second half, if its margin is 35 or greater, it's running clock.
There's a steal there by Waterman. And she hands it to Gable, and Gable walks it across the line. Flitterjohn on the left wing. Kicked inside as she moved.
Another overhead pass deflected and stolen.
And could not be run down there as the lead pass got away from Strickle.
Just too much on it. Right idea. Throw it out in front, let your friend or your teammate run after it, but just about 2 steps too much on that pass, and they can't capitalize on their steal down here on defense.
There's Water along the baseline. She gets tripped or stumbles over her own
sure
feet.
What happened there.
Fell down, lost the handle. And there's a
wild shot. I think Park
wanted to do a stop and a jump and then
just
got out of rhythm.
Exactly, and then lost all her power, and New Knoxville played straight up defense. So they didn't bail her out when she kind of was off balance and just left. The shot was well short.
Gable in, too hard. Waterman on the backside grabs the rebound, sticks it back up and in.
Back-to-back offensive buckets for the Rangers as a result of the offensive rebound, both by Melissa Waterman. She now has 12 points. That matches her jersey number of 12. 36-point lead. Will be running clock until it gets under 30.
So there was the rebound grabbed by the Rangers. Gable has it. She brings it up. Now over to Luffel on the right wing. She looks inside. Back to Flitterjohn, who is on top.
Another pass deflected.
Yep. Another pass deflected. From the right wing, so to speak. Flitterjohn with a 3, no good. And there will be a foul there on
nice ball
Flitterjohn.
move by freshman Allie Graves. Kind of slowed down, sped up, got Flitterjohn off balance enough so to get her out of rhythm and commit the foul. And Waterman has had a nice third quarter, scoring 4 points Both of them coming off offensive rebound putbacks for 12 now in the game for Melissa Waterman.
Weedock in the game, and Weedock gets called for the foul as the inbounds pass went to her lady, Audrey Stanley, and Stanley was fouled by Weedock as she attempted to go up for a shot.
Stanley 47% on the season, 11 of 23 from the free throw line. She averages just under 5 points a game for the 5'8 sophomore.
That one's no good off to the left, so she shoots number 2 right away. There's a rebound there by Henshin, as that free throw is no good also. Gable has it. Goes to Henshin, and she gets trickled up through there somehow. Right-handed trying to do a left-handed shot.
Nice pass by Gable to get her in rhythm, and then Avery able to step around and, like I said, finish with a shot that she had to alter to get in position. Was able to go against her body and put it back up and in for her 9th point.
Over on the right wing is Park. That ball is thrown away.
Left Weedock will get the steal. Henshin, nice defense and make the passing lane very difficult. Weedock with another turnover created by the Knights.
Long shot there by Luffel, no good. Dances around in and out. Ball can't be controlled by the Rangers. Now the Knights have it over on the right wing. Fletcher-Giant swipes it away. And she and Parker on the floor. And Henshin tried to save it, hits the backside of the backboard.
Well, at least she was thinking right. She knows she's not supposed to turn and just chuck it under the basket of the enemy. Has been told to throw it deep. In this case, however, the backboard knocked it down, and it becomes a new Knoxville turnover, but at least it's not an instant offense opportunity for the enemy.
Think your dad told her that?
Tried anyways. But I think that we had a conversation about that recently, where sometimes announcers on TV will say, great play by saving it underneath the enemy's basket. No, it's not, especially when the enemy catches it and scores. Your best bet is to chuck it long or just eat it and go out of bounds and let your defense come back and play 5-on-5.
Near steal by Waterman on the inbound pass. Running clock here, period number 3, 1:40 to go. Period number 3, 42-4. Should say that again, 42-4.
Yeah. Sounds like Chicago's 25 or 6-4, but it's 42-4.
There's a backdoor cut and wide open, but the pass was behind the receiver.
8 turnovers in a quarter, and continues to mount for Coach Combs, and that's 22 on the night.
He only has one senior. You got to remember, they were ranked number 4 a year ago when New Knoxville played them down there, but they graduated 4 players. And 4 very good players. I think 1D1 and 1D2 player.
Gable with the assist. Waterman with a nice cut to the basket and made it for a nice, easy opportunity. Melissa Waterman now with 14 points in the game. Has made all 3 of her shots here in the third.
There's a 3. Goes down by Sydney Logston.
Logston, her 6th triple of the season. She averages just under 4.5 points a game, but one of the few times they got a good look at the basket without a Ranger kind of pressuring them or forcing them to shoot off the dribble. Was able to catch it and hit her 6th three-pointer of the season.
Elena Allport there a little bit too strong as she got into the body and caused the foul.
But again, here with the final seconds, Knoxville would look for the last shot, but you got to have good ball spacing. Zone defense or find the crack or find the crease, the crack, the gap, whatever. Find something that's keep away. There's double dribble.
Yep, that's double dribble. She couldn't get through the crack.
So give credit to the Legacy, and that'll also, with the running clock, stop the third quarter.
That will bring us to the end of the third quarter right now. So we'll take a quick precision strip timeout. We'll be right back.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for Carriage Works. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Park National Bank, Cargill, St. Henry Bank, Chiltex LLC, Speedway Lanes.
Okay, we're back here, and we'll take a look at the stats of the third quarter, sponsored by Wagner's IGA.
Good shooting by the Rangers continue. They're 5 of 9 in the quarter. They didn't make either one of their 3-point shots, but 5 of 9 from the floor. Legacy just 4 attempts. Remember, they had 8 more turnovers that quarter, and of those 4 attempts, they did make 1 shot. That was a 3-pointer by Sydney Logston. So the Rangers defense has, again, continued to be very strong here in the third quarter against the younger Legacy Christian Knights ball club.
Yeah, only one senior on the squad. Several sophomores playing a big role. So it's a tough hill. It's a tough uphill.
Again, it was Legacy trying to put some pressure on the ball. That means someone from New Knoxville's open. So if you're the girl that's open, get ready to shoot, get ready to catch and score, and put yourself in a position where the pass can be made easily.
There's a back door from Gable to Henshin, and Henshin missed it.
You got to be able to finish them. That's a point-blank shot. Get some backspin on it, and you got to be able to knock them down. She'll get fouled, have to earn them from the foul line, but a nice play on that defense and kind of lured the defense to the right side of the court. And Henshin cut back door. And it was a nice pass, and just didn't get her shot to drop.
There's a foul shot, a little long, rattles around and out. She gets the second one here. That one's no good. Off the rim. Here comes Logston. She's between the circles, kicks it over there to Stanley. Back to Strickle.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice lob pass going baseline there to number 5, Allport.
Little top down. Scores. They got that from the top down, and Flutterjohn was there with a hand up, but a nice pass to a little bit taller Allport, and she was able to catch, and Flutterjohn reached, committed the foul, and give the basket to Allport, averaging 4 points a game.
She gets 1 at the line. That's no good off the right side. Gable rebounds. And now Gable brings it across the line.
Again, they really attack the ball, so if you're a Ranger near the basketball, find a space to catch it because they're attacking the ball. Nice ball movement here by the Rangers.
Flutterjohn with 1 from the right wing, or left wing, I'm sorry. Now back to Flutterjohn. Now inside the Tupp, off of a pass from Gable from Leffel. So now Tupp will go to the line to shoot 2. Nice ball movement.
Allison Tupp, a 5'9" junior, played a little bit in the first half. Again, nice pass, and she was pushed as she was shooting.
So Tupp's first attempt, not good.
Rangers free throw shooting as a team is 69%. That's a little lower than what they like it to be. They've struggled here. In games they've struggled, though, they've gotten by with it. Some blowout wins, if you will, and they're missing some tonight. But we'll have to figure that out when the game gets a little bit tighter score-wise. Those are big shots they're going to have to hit.
And there, Allie Tupp gets the second one, so she's in the book. Strickle has it, and she's going to bring it across the line for the Knights. Logston has it as she looks inside for the cutters and the back pick. See Logston goes around the girl, her defense, and there is a rebound by Strickle and up and in and fouled.
So the Rangers have given up some interior baskets here, and chance for the Knights to put some points on the board with the and ones. Allport couldn't do it the last time. She missed a free throw. And Strickler also will miss it.
And Strickle will miss it, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Knights. Here comes Flitterjohn. She brings it across the timeline. She'll start the offense over to Leffel, and now all the way around to Weedock.
But here when you're a Ranger, I don't know if they'll be encouraged to shoot with this big a lead or just run clock, but it'd be nice if you could catch the ball in shooting position, meaning feet and shoulders square to the basket. As they get a nice look in the interior, Leffel is going to be fouled, but be ready to catch. You don't have to shoot it, but you have to be ready that if you had to, could I do it, yes or no? And that's the kind of mentality you have to get into.
Nice pass by Flutterjohn there, who found Leffel open on the backside block, but Leffel just couldn't get it to go down. And then on the rebound shot, she's fouled. She's going to shoot 2 now.
Leffel had 10 points in the first half. Got off to a good start for the Rangers, making their first 3 shots of the game, and that was a 3, a 2, and a 3. So instantly, right away, she scored 8 points and then hit a 2-pointer in the end of the second quarter for 10, and now her first points here of the second half of free throw.
And that one is off, as rebounded there by Logston.
Number 24, Brent Egbert into the ballgame. She's a freshman. Also number 5, Kiana Wellman. She's a sophomore.
And there's a shot with a long rebound, handled there by Heritage, handled by Legacy. Another nice long shot, a 3 there by number 5, Elena Allport.
Allport with her 10th three-point made shot of the season. And that came after a second opportunity. She'd missed her first one. Her teammates ran down the loose ball rebound, and she had a confidence, if you will, to let another one fly and buried it for her 10th of the season.
Weedock out on top. Now she kicks it over the right side to top. Now back to the top. Back to top. On the right wing. Bryn Egbert has it. Spins. Tied up. Fell down. Traveled. A couple of more players in the lineup. Olivia Lammers comes in, as well as does Lauren Wingler.
Lammers is a junior, wears number 50, and Lauren Wingler, a sophomore, wears number 20. So no JV contest tonight for Legacy Christian. Doesn't have a JV team, so just one game tonight. New Knoxville will be back in action on Thursday against Delphos St. John's. Also no JV team for them.
There was a long rebound and picked up there, and then as by the Rangers, and then as they tried to do something with it, fouled by Legacy, and it'll be a foul on someone.
Common foul, so it'll be the last common foul for the Legacy Christian Knights, and the clock continues to run. And
so here comes Wingler across the timeline, changes direction, changes hands, now looks for Wellman, and pass to her was not good enough for her to handle. Out of bounds, off the Rangers, Knights ball. Strickle has it. Over there, shot there by Oliver. That's no good long. Rebounded long by Wingler. She's coming up the floor. 51 seconds. Kick over to Wellman on the left wing. Kicked inside to Bryn Egbert. Egbert up and in, and one nice smooth motion off the glass and good.
Good finish by Bryn Egbert. Used her body well and squared it up and got a good effort, good strength to get the ball, her elbow under the ball to get a good arch and good backspin.
Strickle with a runner there. And knocked out of bounds by Strickle, so it'll stay with the Rangers. Inbounded now by Wellman underneath the opponent's basket. Here comes Wingler. Looks at the clock. Over to Wellman, almost surprised Wellman. Over to Olivia Lammers, kicked back up to top, who's in the top half of the circle. Long rebounded there by Logston. Logston takes it, throws it down the court, long over the head of a receiver. Turnover. And that should just about draw this game to a close, and it does. With the final, 48-14, the Rangers prevail in this one. We'll take just a short break, and we'll be right back for our stats and summary and player of the game. So just bear with us.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Well, as Jeff works on the stats and those kind of things, I will like to remind you again of tonight's sponsors. Clopay and Nidec Minster were our MVP sponsors, and they are very happy to bring you this broadcast of high school girls basketball here on the NKTelco network. If you just joined us late, we came to you tonight from the barn where Legacy Christian Knights out of Xenia are in town to take on the New Knoxville Rangers. Other sponsors for this evening's broadcast were five-star recruitment sponsor, Crown Equipment Corporation. Our MVP sponsors were Clopay and Nidec Minster. Our scoreboard sponsor was the First National Bank. Our keys to the game, Keyhole Pizza. Replays will be brought to you by Winners Meats. Starting lineups brought to you by Sydney Allglaze Audiology. Our timeout sponsor brought to you by Precision Strip. Stats and recap sponsor is brought to you by Wagner's IGA. The New Knoxville Live View sponsor is New Knoxville Supply. Player of this game sponsor, New Knoxville or NKTelco. Just a reminder that this broadcast can be seen once again on NKTelco on Monday, the 24th of January at 7 p.m. and Saturday, January the 29th at 8 p.m. And you can watch these ball games anytime on demand through YouTube, Facebook, or at nktelco.com/sports. Jeff says that we have all of the items necessary for the recap. So for the Wagner IGA recap and stats, here is Jeff Henson with the finals.
Field goal shooting for Legacy Christian. They finished the game 5 of 27 from the floor. Included in that, they were 2 of 7 from beyond the arc. New Knoxville for the game, 20 of 44. Included in those 20 of 44, they were 5 of 16 from three-point range. Free throw shooting, Legacy Christian, 2 of 8. New Knoxville, 3 of 7. Rebounding for the Legacy Christian Knights, they had 14 rebounds. New Knoxville had 32 rebounds. Turnovers, Legacy Christian with 24. New Knoxville committed 14 turnovers. Scoring for Legacy Christian, 5 points from Elena Allport, 3 from Sydney Logston, and 2 from the following 3 people. And they are Natalie Strickle, Audrey Stanley, and Caroline Kinzinger. Their total of 14 for New Knoxville. Melissa Waterman finishes with 14 points. 11 from Ellie Gable, 11 from Rebecca Luffel, 9 from Avery Henshin, 2 from Bryn Egbert, and 1 from Allison Top. Their total of 48.
So that brings us to just about the conclusion of our broadcast, but we have to pick the sponsor and player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco. And Jeff, tell us who it is.
It's going to go to number 12 on your roster, 5'7" senior Melissa Waterman leads all scorers tonight with 14 points. And I had her down as 6 of 10 from the field.
Not bad shooting.
A couple 3-pointers included in there. She was 2 for 2 in that mark from 3-point range. And got some offensive rebounds in the third quarter to put them back for points. So she finishes with 14, well above her season average of 3. And the Rangers are going to need that type of contribution as they continue. And if this game helps everybody get their confidence, especially for her, maybe that'll pick up, the team offense as well. But congratulations to Melissa Waterman, our NKTelco player of the game.
Okay, that just about concludes our broadcast for this evening. And we just want to remind you that if you are familiar with the Rangers games, the game against Delphi St. John's, which will be played here on Thursday, is likewise just going to be a varsity-only game. So that will start at 6. There will be no JV game. So once again, for the final time, from the barn, New Knoxville Rangers 48, Legacy Christian Knights 14. That's it for tonight. Hope to see you again soon. Good night, everyone.